The only control you have is to focus on yourself, heal the wounded parts of yourself, bring yourself back into wholeness, and then you will see, and this is the part I don't want to make predictions like other people. And I'm doing this because when I was looking for stuff, I'm like, what are these people talking about? First of all, why on earth would anyone ever seek this on purpose? I don't understand why anyone thinks that this is a cool thing, a fun thing. No, of course, the love is something you've never felt before. But for me, it actually made me not like him. I was into him. I am into him. I really, really like this person. But when I realized that this is something that I did not ask for, that possibly was decided before I was even born, I didn't like it. I'm someone who likes my independence. So I was pissed off. Who in the world created this? God, what is this? What is this thing that has consumed me where I look in his eyes and I see myself staring back? I was mad. It made me disgusted. He didn't do anything wrong. But I was so mad when I learned what it was that I couldn't escape it, that I couldn't cut it, that I couldn't do all the spiritual things, cutting cords, cutting bonds, None of that works when it comes to the energetic part. But it can work when it comes to the actual relationship if you guys are not up to speed with actually being ready to be together. And that part you have zero control over. Do not try to control it. Do not think you could do more of this or more of that. As long as you focus on the outside and him, that is a lie and it's not going to get you anywhere. It's going to make you waste years, months. It only took me 8 months, not even. From the time I realized what the heck it was, and again, I already had dreams from years and years and years. 13 years I was dreaming about this person. And he was my friend, my active friend, even when I was in relationships with other people, and he was too. But the moment, nothing could have prepared me for the moment that I realized, without doubt, what my dreams have been telling me, that then made me go search all of my feelings. What is this? What? And then the word twin flame came up. I could not believe that people actually want to experience this on purpose. Why? To me, it's not fun, and this is someone who is amazing, beautiful, amazing, all the things, a good catch, on paper, a good catch if you just look, right? But I didn't want this connection. I didn't want anything that I didn't choose. I didn't want anything that was chosen before me. So this is why sometimes I think that I am the runner, because I don't know, even if I didn't really push him away like that, I definitely am the one who's like, hold up, no, not now, I've had years. I could have dated this person at any point over the past 13 years. I didn't want to. Part of that was because like I said, I was in other relationships, and part of that is it didn't feel like the right timing. I don't know, but so I don't know if that's the runner part, but it wasn't because I despised him or didn't like him. I thought he was amazing and beautiful and sexy, and I was deeply attracted to him. But I wanted to make sure that I was in a good place. I didn't want to be right out of a relationship and then hook up with him. I didn't want to do, I didn't want that. So it happened on my timing, and we finally did, but nothing could have prepared me for that. So it's not about how it wound up with us. It's not about whether you're going to wind up with your person. I just want to save you time, because from the moment I discovered this twin flame thing, and then thank God I had my dreams to look back on, because I've been journaling my dreams for 13 years. I've been writing them down, and I never looked at them prior to this, but I started searching my own dream journals that are all typed. And I was like, oh my God, this has been showing me literally the feelings. I have felt feelings in my dreams that I did not know was possible, but I dismissed it as just dream stuff. But when I finally got with him and we started dating and experiencing each other physically and intimately, I don't know, something opened up, and it was just undeniable. But I had the confirmation of my dreams before I had language for it, before I knew twin flame. My dreams were literally showing this and saying stuff with words, but I just didn't know what they were at the time. But now I do. So I had that confirmation. But even with that, it was super, super shocking. They call that soul shock. It's shocking. It's the most shocking, disturbing thing when you realize it. And when you feel it, you will have no doubt. You don't have to wonder, did I have soul shock? You don't have to wonder if this is a twin flame. It'll knock you on your feet. You will not be able to function. You won't even know what just hit you. And I am someone who is deeply connected to my spirituality. So I have had all kinds of mystical and spiritual experiences. Nothing really scares me. Out of body, I've done stuff. I'm psychic, and meaning I have visions, and my dreams show me things. Nothing in life could have prepared me for knowing that this thing exists, that this person is something more, that this is unusual, that this is not the norm. What the heck happened to me, especially because I already knew him. We had spent time together in the past, not often. It was like we reconnected 13 years ago, saw each other a few times. We were not living in the same state, so I didn't see him. And then I didn't see him again in the physical until 2023. Then we started dating in 2024. And I'm now recording this in 2026. But in 2024, it only took me from the moment that I started realizing, this is after the second time that we went on a date. First time I knew something was okay. Second time, once we have physical contact in that intimate way, where I opened myself up to that, I knew that this was strange. I knew. And it wasn't because he was new or unfamiliar. I knew him for a lot of years. We talked. We knew about each other's lives, relationships, business. We've done business together. Still, nothing could have prepared me. And once I started to be like, what is going on? This is not normal. And I would tell him, this is not normal. He would be like, it's the connection. It's the connection. He was using those words before me. This is what makes me think. And maybe one day I'll have him on and we'll talk. He'll talk about his experience of me all these years. I mean, I know, but his experience of this connection. But we have not, I don't know to this moment if he knows the word twin flame. He's very spiritual as well. But when I think about all of the words he's used over the years in relation to me, and then especially when we first connected and decided to start dating in end of 2023 into 2024, when I would be like, what was that? What was that we just had, that amazing time? He would be like, it's not it's the connection, it's the connection. It's the connection, it's the connection. He would use words like this. So this is why I now think, in hindsight, looking all over the years, listening to language that he's used, the words, I'm like, I think he used every freaking word except for twin flame. But it doesn't matter. At some point, it doesn't matter who's the runner or chaser. It doesn't matter who's the divine feminine or masculine. You're in it together, and it's a wild, crazy ride, and you have to separate for a time, because this is not a relationship where you're meant to do it together in the beginning. This is, you got to do it alone, and it's sad, and it's hard, and it's horrendous. But it didn't take me long. It didn't take me long to realize this is unusual. And I think too, because after my last relationship, I gave myself 2 years to be with nobody, and it wound up being 4. So I was so attuned to being with myself that anybody in my energy field, I could feel the difference. And so at first I thought, well, maybe this is because I haven't really opened myself up to dating. Although there was a guy right before I started dating my twin flame, and I had to make a choice for myself. Do I want to deal with him or him? So I made the choice. I'm going to see what happens with my twin flame, because it's now or never is what it felt like. It felt like I knew this person for so long. We've done this dance for so long, and we were completely respectful. Like, if I was in a relationship and he knew I was in a relationship, he didn't flirt with me. He didn't try to do anything. We just remained friends. So it was a conscious choice on my part. I did a lot of healing around it. I spoke to my healer about it. I spoke to my friends about it. I really want to give him a chance. And I didn't want to, because I value the friendship so much. I valued the friendship so much that I was terrified to lose him as a friend. So now I know that deep connection that I felt was the bond. Because I never had a male friend who was truly my male friend.